welcome back to Game Room Crafts. I'm Kelly. This is my game room. Let's play. Today, we're going to be trying something new for me. It's been a while. I've seen Claire from Claire's Crafty Corner do this multiple times, and it made me go, ooh! So I finally got myself some. These are silkscreen stencils, and they self-stick. And in my case, it came as a set of 2 identical silkscreens. They're self-stick. They're reusable. The idea is you can stick them down, use them as you want, and then wash them off and use them again. So I have here a new tray for me. It's an old tray. It's like everybody's favorite tray, but longer. This one is, I want to say it's 13 inches, but let's double check. The inside portion is a little over 11 and a half inches. Total of the mold is 13. So the total inside is about, well, I already got some powder on it. I didn't even use it yet. I don't know. I was looking for what colors I was going to be using. So basically what Claire did was she took the silkscreen that she wanted, and I can already see that my mold has dents there. The mold is indented, and it came like that in shipping because literally I just got this 2 days ago. It came like that. That's okay. We shall deal. So what Claire does is she takes these stencils and she takes a makeup sponge. Now it's a makeup sponge. When the first time I saw her do it, she did it with a brush. And she takes the color that she wants after adhering the stencil to the mold where she wants it. And she colors the mold. Well, she colors the stencil the way she wants it colored. So I'm cutting my stencil because as you can see, these are all very defined. So I'm actually cutting between the stencils, not. So this project is actually going to be one that's going to go over a couple of days because what I want to do is I want to make a bathroom set. So I want to have a tray and a jar or 2 to keep cotton balls, some maybe makeup like these, my little makeup applicator tips like these. So at least 2 jars. But I love these. These are stars. So saw me cut. I'm going to separate this and put this down where I want it. And the reason I'm making sure that there's no bubbles is because I don't want the powder to go underneath the silk screen. So there, that's how it's going to be. Now, colors I've decided to work with today, of course, our stars need to be, there was some debate if we were going to do gold or silver. I decided to go with gold. I would like it to be gold metallic. So I'm going to try these, the luxury gold chrome powder from Baltic Day. Fingers crossed that it works. I actually was thinking of doing like a mix of that and the metallic gold from Enfield, but I decided what I would do is the Baltic Day for the stars, and I think I'm going to do the outside lip in the gold from Renfield. Then our main color for the entire project will be this dark blue from Recollections, which is a pretty blue. All right, so this is just a makeup sponge. I got this like in a big bag of it. Came in like 5 or 6 of them from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to try just getting the stuff from the cat first. So I'm pouncing it. Stars and the little wispy lines. They're a wispy line. Now, my total intention for this is once this is done, once my tray is done, within the next video or 2, I will have a matching jar or 2 to go with it, and it will be used on my bathroom counter, or my guest bathroom counter probably, because I want to use that beautiful blue color which matches my guest bathroom. If I was doing one for my ensuite, I would have to make it in green. I don't really feel like playing with green today. I feel like playing with blue. So there we go. And I'm trying to make sure that I stay on my stencil. And I think I got it. So cover this up before I spill it, because I will, because I'm me. And I'm going to get me a Q-tip. And before I remove my stencil, I'm going to clean off that area that I saw that I knew I went over the edge of the stencil, because that doesn't need to be there. So I think I got all the way up to the edge of the stencil. That's good. That's good. That's good. Now, I was going to remove my stencil at this point, but I think before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do my edge that I was talking about. And please note, I did not throw away the backing, because when I'm done and I wash this stencil off, I can simply put it back on the backing. Before I remove it, I'm going to cover everything up as best I can, because I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to take my Renfield Golden. I always tap my bottles down first because I store them upside down so I can see what color I'm working with or looking for before I grab it. Especially my golds, because I have like 3 or 4 of them. And I want to make sure that I'm getting the right one. I'm doing the bottom, but I'm also making sure I'm getting the sides too. Because of the way I have my paper marking, I'm going to do the outside part first, the outside edge this pass, and then I'll do the inside edge on the second pass. Did I get the inside lip? No. No, I did not. So turn it and bend it so I can get that. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but my camera decided it didn't want to play anymore. So this is what you missed. I burnished in some gold around the lip, both sides, the front that touches the inside and the back, and definitely around the bottom. Tap that out. Cleaned the entire surface around the stencil and then slowly pulled up the stencil. That's it. I have now mixed 6 ounces. I'm sure that's more than enough, but I have other projects that I can use it in, of the Bond Crafter 1-to-1 epoxy resin. And now I'm going to be adding in this dark blue from Recollections. Push that forward a little bit. Give me some space to work. Get a nice spoonful because it is 6 ounces of resin. And before anybody asks, Dollar Tree in the party section. There's a nice spoonful. I'm going to mix it in and see. I want it opaque. It needs to be opaque, solid, because that's the only way you're going to see those gold stars. So I'm going to push that down and I'm going to have the kid play you some music and we'll see what we get. Just that scoop. That is a beautiful blue. I've never used this one before. I'm going to check and see while I'm scraping my sides. Is that the color we want? That seems really beautifully blue. So that is the color that we want. Then I will scrape down my petal, which I just squeeze it. I'll run my finger around the edge and around the top and just get everything back into the cup where it belongs. Think about all that measuring we do to get everything precise. And then we just, oh, I'm just missing just a little bit. Well, it's probably ended up on your paper towel or probably ended up in your scrap mold because you didn't clean out your paddle well. Scrape it down. Scrape it. Same thing with the cup. I make sure I scrape my cup. I don't lose anything. Don't miss a thing. Okay, so if I'm done with that, I'm going to put it away and get it out of my way. Make sure it's all in there. Really pretty blue. I don't believe I used this before. I don't know. Hard to tell.
A little while later.
Now, I cannot spray my tray because I have colored the stencil as well as the inside. I also cannot use my pokey stick and go down in the corner, so I have to be very careful. I'm going to start on one end and just let it do its own thing. Find its own way. Now, this is the Bond Crafter 1-to-1 epoxy resin. As usual, not pouring fast, not particularly slow either, but I'm just pouring in the same spot over and over again. I'm going to do this thing for a little bit. See it moving slowly down the... Because resin is self-leveling. Bond Crafter is really good at also self-degassing, especially on something like this where it's open for the most part. See how even though I had it tipped that way, now it's kind of slowly flowing back from whence it came. It is slowly meeting here. Once it meets there, I'm going to be okay pouring up the rest of it. And it met. So I'm going to come back over here because I moved all that resin down to this side. 6 ounces is not enough to fill it. As the hamster's phone says, oh no, it does that all the time. It's like it's perfectly timed and nobody knows why. So I'm going to scrape this out as best I can so as not to waste this resin because number 1, it's beautiful. Number 2, resin. Now I'm obviously going to have to make up more resin to finish filling it, and it's one color, so it should be fairly easy to match. So this was 6 ounces. And we're not full. So I'm going to make up another 3. And if that's enough, that's enough. And if not, okay. If it's too much, that's fine too, because I actually have a mold that I am working to fill. Plus, this is a really blue, really pretty blue color. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I will bring you back when it's time to demold this beauty. Okay? See you soon. And we're back. And this should be cured because it spent about an hour sitting here degassing. And then 2 hours on the heat mat. So, and then now it's been another 2 hours just chilling. So that's done.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Yep. I'm going to loosen it first from the side. Okay. Flippy dippy.
Dippy dippy.
Flippy dippy doo. Oh. Wow, kid.
You can see. Oh, I like that. That's
Isn't that-
so good.
That came out really pretty. I like that blue.
Yeah.
That is just, it's called dark blue. It's from Recollections. This is what you look for if you look for it. Recollections, I get that from Michael's. I think that might be a Michael's brand. But you can absolutely get that online if you don't have one in a store near you. But that's a beautiful color. And I knew going into it, looking at the mold, that there were
The silk screen came out good.
divots. Yes, the silk screen did come out good. I like the process, and it was kind of fun. And that's all thanks to Claire from Claire's Crafty Corner. I've seen her do that several times. But anyway, like I was saying, there are divots on the mold, and it was like that when I got it in the Amazon parcel. So parcel. I use the word parcel.
Alrighty.
Package. I don't know. Leave me alone. I tried. Are you gonna edit that?
No, but
Whatever. Anyway, the way you can get rid of that is to do a very thin top coat, and it will fill in the scratches that you had on your mold. Now, I should have maybe cleaned it a little better because I can see a scratch that has gold on it, which I didn't see when I was cleaning. But perspective, I should have picked it up and looked before I started pouring resin. It's okay. But I like that. So that is the dark blue from Recollections, and Renfio Golden is around the edges. And then the Baltic Day Luxury Gold is the stars, little star wispy. And so, Star Wispy. That is part 1. And next week, if you come back, there will be part 2 for my bathroom tray set.
yeah, so hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Ooh, ring the bell, hit subscribe, like, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, thanks for joining us here in the game room. Don't forget to play. See you soon. Bye.